It was 10 years ago today that the prolific rapper and actor Tupac Shakur died in Las Vegas. 6 months later, Notorious B.I.G. was killed, and the rap world has never been the same. ABC's chief investigative correspondent Brian Ross has followed this story for years now and takes a look at two murders that remain unsolved.
It was songs like this one from 1996 that helped Tupac Shakur fuel a West Coast, East Coast rap war in the mid-1990s, a war that culminated in Shakur's death in Las Vegas and the death of another big rap star, Notorious B.I.G., 6 months later. Now, 10 years later, both deaths remain unsolved, though there have been dozens of theories, including one presented in the 2002 book Labyrinth by Randall Sullivan.
The common link in both murders really is Suge Knight and the implication of Suge Knight.
Marion Suge Knight was the CEO of Tupac Shakur's record label, Death Row Records, and he was driving the car carrying Shakur when a gunman's car approached.
They pulled up alongside at exactly the right moment, happened to pull up at exactly the right angle that allowed them to fire back and only hit Tupac, not hit Suge at all.
You're a big guy, and there are people who are afraid of you. You know that, don't you?
There's probably people afraid of you.
I spoke tonight 2 months after Tupac's shooting in a Los Angeles County jail, where he was being held for parole violation.
If you knew who killed Tupac, would you tell the police?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because it's not my job. I don't get paid to solve homicides.
Randall Sullivan's book makes the argument that Suge Knight ordered Tupac's murder because the rapper was trying to leave his record label. The book also argues the Los Angeles Police Department was involved in a cover-up. The LAPD says it cannot comment on the investigation because of an ongoing civil lawsuit.
Personally, I think it's unlikely that either Biggie's or Tupac's murders at this point will be solved. When you have a situation where the police in both jurisdictions don't want the cases solved, it makes it very difficult.
Our attempts to reach Suge Knight for comment today were unsuccessful. Knight has denied involvement in the murders in the past. Despite dying young, Tupac Shakur remains one of the most influential rappers of all time. Brian Ross, ABC News, New York.